You're looking at episode 6 of my work truck conversion series. You know, it's that situation where you pick up a truck at a screaming deal and decide it's gonna become the ultimate work truck. Sounds like a pretty sweet system. I wouldn't say it's bent so much as just warped. I think I'm actually stuck. No. Just to give it a little less sharpness to it when you're walking around. I mean, you're gonna hit yourself on this thing, but you just don't want to like actually rip yourself open. Good enough for clampage on the other side. So these guys are gonna need like a little touch up, but that's basically what they're gonna look like. Finally got my tip installed, sloping up so all the water will accumulate back in the system. Perfect. Also, haven't really decided about the mud flap. I don't really like it. And this guy is kind of coming together. I've got it mounted, and then I've got my cap dangling. Got the dangler up above. All right, that is our locking gas tank cover cap thing. And if you're worried about these screws like coming loose, not gonna happen. I hit them all with some welder's Loctite around the back side, so nothing's gonna move, and I think that's gonna work. I think it's fine. This thing is chintzy, totally chintzy, but you know, I got it for free, so it's probably like what I deserve or whatever. All right, now look, with those details pretty much wrapped up, I think it's time to pull the bed again. I was gonna say one last time, but let's just say again. Pull the bed again. The balance is gonna be a little bit funky because I added some weight to the front and a little bit of weight to the back, but I think more to the front. So anyway, try to get it up and off, get the truck out of here, do a little mechanical fiddling on the truck while this baby has got to be prepped for paint. All right, the flatbed is now on my rolly table that I built out of some nasty old pallets. I think it's rated for about 12 pounds, but it's on wheels. That's sweet. This guy right now needs a little bit of actual medical attention, like a little ER help. I'm gonna try to get the glow plugs replaced on this beast. Now, I'm probably not the guy to call if you need your glow plugs replaced or anything really done with your engine or your mechanical stuff on your vehicle, but I'm just gonna dig into it and see what happens. Maybe I'll learn something. So let's go up in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blocked by this thing. Gotta remove the dipstick to get it out. So I'll wiggle the dipstick over, detach this, and we'll see where we're at. All right, so I think this is the juice to the plugs. All right, so I got this ripped apart, and I actually got this separated. It's about the wrong glow plug connector thing. I got like a wire harness kit, and instead this guy has like a bus bar, like a big old metal bar. So awesome, I gotta just leave this for a couple days till my order comes in with that bus bar. Then I can start breaking stuff again. I finally dialed in the paint, made a decision. I'm doing like a straight up etching primer kind of dealio after sanding it. And then I had two choices. One was to go with my custom mixture that I've used before, and that one doesn't really work. It always kind of like rusts. The other option was to go with a bed liner. Straight up prefab bed liner for 120 bucks. Seemed kind of expensive to me, but I spent the 120 and the bed liner stuff is on its way. So I'm just sanding away on this beast, and I thought I'd show you like a little before and after, just so you can see how far I'm going. So this is the sanded stuff, you know, not like perfect, but all the scale and bumps and grit and stuff off it. You know, I'm always looking for like a distressed look, so the more I polish, the more I worry that I'm gonna like lose that. It's probably not gonna happen. But anyway, this is the before, you know, this steel, at least this angle iron, you know, it's got like a scale on it. It's a little bit gritty, and I've had trouble getting paint to stick to this stuff. Like the paint will stick, but the rest will happen kind of through the paint. So this is why I'm cleaning it up. Cleaned up the fenders and the outside. Cleaned up the back of this pretty much. I still gotta hit this again with the sander and or wire wheel. And then probably also wipe the whole thing down with acetone, just to get it really clean before I paint it. I'm also doing the underside, right? So I'm kind of like moving it around, and I've still gotta do all the internal members. You know, it's easy to think for me that I'm just doing the outside for looks and screw the inside, but you know, you don't want the inside rusting either. All right, next up, I see a little potential here behind the seat for some storage action. I think I'm gonna pull these guys. Some of you are gonna get pissed about that. You're gonna be like, no, you gotta keep your seat in back for when people are riding or the dogs or whatever. But I think I'm gonna pull these guys and go for serious storage. You know, not so bad. I was expecting like a crack pipe or syringe or something, but nothing. It's pretty clean, just like pine needles and goo. You don't want to underestimate the importance of new floor mats. Alright, so my camera just totally croaked out on this one, but let me show you what I came up with. Really simple drawer storage for 6 bins. I'm using these 10-gallon things. So 60 gallons worth of gear. This one is like a little bit offset right there. And then I'll have 5 more. So like that. And I don't know, maybe trim this out a little bit, make it a little more pretty. It is bolted in on the back.